Hello Internet, welcome back finally to some more MBL. So I'm here with Aaron Cybertron Zeng. Hello Aaron.
Hey, hey.
And well, it's been a while, hasn't it? But we are here, we're in the playoffs. We're about to play Team Jamie in the quarterfinals, I suppose you could say. But just before we get into it, I'm just gonna take you through a few slides basically, because everyone likes a slide, don't they? So this is how the final standings ended up for the season. You can see we squeaked in there in 6th place. The league kind of fell apart, I suppose, at the end. So apologies for all of that. We can't help it if some of our opponents dropped or forfeit or whatever. But either way, we finished in 6th place. Not Scold didn't really want to play anymore. Their priorities were with the new games. Let's go Eevee and Pikachu. So they dropped out to let Yeet Down in. Yeet Down and 3D, 2D have actually played their game now, and I suppose I won't spoil it if you haven't watched it yet, but it has already been online for a few days now, so that is on there. And this is going to be the other quarterfinal game, Team Jamie versus Team Cyberbaz. Now, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one because Team Jamie were very sure they were going to be one of the top 2 teams, but the differential hadn't been updated on the spreadsheet, and therefore what they needed at the last week battle against Drinking Birds was miscalculated, and they've ended up in 4th place in the end. So feel kind of bad for Team Jamie, but at least we get a chance to have a rematch against them. So I'm just gonna
it's definitely been pretty dang crazy. Because the last couple of weeks, like no games were even really played out, and so Baz and I were making a run. We're like, okay, if we win these last couple, we can make playoffs. And then our opponents just like didn't have time to even play, so we got a spot into the playoffs. But then it took so long to even organize everything. And then like the Jamies were very confident they'd be in the top 2, and they played like differently because of the information that they had. So ended up shaping out to be kind of weird, but yeah, we're here, and it's exciting to be in playoffs. I think we've got some fun stuff as always, and I think last couple of games we've had in MBL, we've just been having more fun with it as well, which has made it more enjoyable. And getting some wins, obviously, is nice as well.
Yeah, we definitely have. And we were making that comeback. I mean, the 3 forfeit wins. I mean, I'm quite confident we would have beaten Team Clickbait. They had a very strange team. We did prepare very well against Yaha, I think. Just because, we did draft this Lycanroc, as you can see on the team now. It's one of the changes to our team because they had Charizard and there was something else. Oh, they had Excadrill in Sand as well, and Lycanroc's got Sand Rush too, and could put maybe a Z move on it or whatever. I did actually put a link to the team that I prepared in the Discord a few weeks back, so if anyone wants to root through and have a look at that, we did actually prepare a team for them. But as you can see here on the teams, we've got for our last 2 weeks we traded. It was Fungus we traded for Lycanroc, and then for the last week we traded our Hitmonlee, which didn't really do anything this season, unfortunately, for Parasect, just so we've got the slow Spore, anti-Trick Room sort of thing in place of Fungus for the playoffs. Team Jamie have made 3 changes to their team. They swapped their Grass Star, I think, Sceptile, Mega Sceptile for Mamoswine, and they swapped Klinklang and I can't even remember what their last thing was for Zoroark and Durant. So they've definitely got an interesting team. Zoroark is like a really nice Pokemon for these draft league teams, these mind games. So I don't think they'll bring it against us, but we'll have to see. This is basically what I think they're going to be bringing, these sort of 7-ish against us, and the 6 on the left hand side there are the team arranged nicely as we do during our normal team builders. They're the 6 that we're going to be using, but as a team Cyberbaz first, we're actually going to show you the spreads of the Pokemon we're using. So here we go. Let's have a drum roll. Here it is. Okay, so like Aaron said, we're gonna have some fun. If it all goes horribly wrong, it all goes horribly wrong, and Team Jamie, we're more deserving than us to be in the playoffs. But if we can cheese through a win, then we'll take it. So yeah, we're basically going to be leading Volcarona and Metagross. Volcarona is a big threat to their team. I think the last time we maybe got a Quiver Dance up, and it was a big threat against them. Actually, we have gone with Quiver Dance over Rage Powder. It still says Rage Powder on there. So that's going to be a big target, but we're going to be leading that next to a Choice Banded, Metagross with Explosion. So we're hopefully going to try and get some cheese out of this, just because we're a little bit scared of a potential Azumarill lead and Belly Drum and all the rest of it, unless they go with like wide guard Gallade or whatever. They're not going to be stopping this explosion unless they go with a faster Magmortar, because they they very kindly for everyone put their spreads online after week 1 when we played, and I've made this Metagross just a little bit faster than Magmortar was. so being a bit cheeky, but yeah, we've got Minimize on Drifblim. Didn't work out against Dream Ball, but yeah, Minimize, Bat and Pass. Hopefully going to pass it to a substituting Nidoqueen. We've got Psycho on Tapu Lele as well too, so some cheesy strategies, but we'll have to see how it goes, won't we? Maybe we can cheese out a victory.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, the first time we played them was pretty interesting because we hadn't played MBL in so long. It was like a pretty good match. Baz and I just totally forgot about like physical steel wing Z move Tapu Koko, so that was kind of annoying since felt like we were actually in a pretty good spot. They had some pretty interesting stuff as well, but should be a fun rematch. I'm curious if they actually like switch up. Because they made so many swaps throughout the course of the season. So I'm curious if they actually end up swapping things around and bringing them into this game. But either way, it should be a fun one. They've got so much heavy offense and a lot of different modes they can play with, which is always super scary.
Yeah, definitely. Boyd says he can't see you, so
I'll get off and back on then.
So we're trying to just get connected now. This is gonna be one of those videos where we've got like a half-hour intro now. But Boyd says it's hosting, so we just need to be on the screen that says battle and trade, don't we, for him to?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I'll stay on this screen then, and I'll tell him that it is free connected. Now I can't see you. Right. I'll disconnect and connect again as well then. And hopefully we'll get into this fairly soon, because I can still hear my capture card working in the background, but as I've probably said like in every other video for the past few weeks, my capture card is literally on its last legs. If this holds out, I am going to be amazed. If it starts flickering, then I'll try and fix it mid-battle, but if not, then Aaron's going to be recording it aside, and we can hopefully figure something out. But yeah, let's hopefully get into this battle and see if we can explode. Like we've done the hypnosis with gravity business. We've tried the minimize business once with Dream Ball. Jelly is inviting us to a battle.
There we go. I got it too.
Let's do it then. So exploding with Metagross is the one last thing that we just haven't managed to do yet. So we'll see if
go
we
big
can
or go home. Yeah, it would be fun to get it off. We shall see. Even if not, though, I feel like this one isn't like as reliant as Minimize was, where like I thought we were surely gonna lose immediately after we didn't get it off that time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was. I can't believe how close that game even came. I mean, we have had some losses this season, but like some of them have been pretty close. Like the week 1 against Team Jamie, if we got the Flame Body Burn on their Azumarill, I think it was at the end, then we would have won the game. So
right.
It's we've had, and obviously last time I'm going to mention it, that overheat miss on the Drinking Beds. We've had a little bit of bad luck. A few things haven't gone our way, but we're here in the playoffs, and we're going to see if we can cheese our way through to the semi-finals, which will be against Drinking Birds if we do win this, actually.
Oh, it is. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder if we'll be able to hit our overheat if we do that.
All right. Looks like we're finally getting into it.
Yep. And I need to press my DS literally as light as possible. Right, yeah, so we're going to be leading Metagross and Volcarona.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we were thinking we have got Drifblim and Metagross on opposite sides. I was thinking maybe that might give it away that we can be exploding because we've got an a ghost partner that we can explode next to potentially. But we haven't used explosion this season. They might not cotton on to that. Who knows? Who knows? But I don't know. They might struggle unless they have got. Like I'm thinking, the only way really they can threaten a one-shot reliably on our Metagross turn 1 is if they lead Mammothwine and it's Jolly, which it should be, and it's got the ground Z move.
Mm-hmm.
But we have got Bloom Doom on our Volcarona, so we'll have to see what they pair it with if they do lead that way. But here we go. 10-minute introduction. That's a Cybertron record.
Yeah, it's a good recap of everything. I'm sure everyone's been wondering what the heck's been going on since I think it's literally been like 6 weeks since anything's happened.
Yeah.
Probably more than that.
Yeah, I mean, going forward in the future, things are hopefully going to be. We've actually brought some changes. Hopefully going to be running a bit smoother.
Durant's interesting.
Yeah. So, what have they not brought?
No mammal swine.
Oh, there's no Mama Swine, is there?
Yeah.
I'm just writing the notes. And Zorark. Alright. Well, let's go with our plan then. I mean, what, Durant might have Zed Dark with like knockoff or something, but I don't know. It's pretty obscure.
I'm gonna pull it off right now because I don't even know what exactly it does.
Well, it's like a Kartana, really, but it's
Right.
just bug steel. It's the same speed, 109 base speed, but it's got hustle, so its attacks are really powerful, but they're all 80% accurate.
Yeah.
It kind of rock slide as well too, which is one of the worries, I suppose. If they led with Durant, they could just rock slide on a Volcarona.
Mhm. Well, I'm leading with Metagross. Yep.
Yep, and here comes Volcarona.
All right. Let's see then.
So what else haven't they brought then? No Mamoswine, and no. I feel like there's something else that I was expecting them to bring that they haven't. Well,
what is it? I need to pull up. It's been so long since I've even seen their
it doesn't
team.
really matter. It's not there. Can't threaten us. Jelly and Jamie. So, they have led with that's Durant and Magmortar. Okay, well, that's interesting. So it might be a Rock Slide Follow Me, or a Rock Slide Inferno Overdrive, or a Rock Slide Overheat.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so we don't know how much they've changed their team, because Magmortar, the last time, if it is the same spread, is going to be slower than this Metagross, but do we want to bank on that?
I mean, even if we do, what's our play?
Well, if we bank on it, then we protect and explode.
Yeah, I can see that. Would they? I don't see any reason for them to have invested much more speed, honestly.
Yeah. And I've got Lele and Raichu. Like, neither really want to switch in here. I think Durant is definitely going to Rock Slide. I mean, it could have Zed Rock, but if it does, it's not going to one-shot us.
Yeah.
Through Protect, I mean.
I like you protecting for sure. I'm down to explode, honestly.
I think, yeah. I think we just do what we planned.
I could just Stomping Tantrum as well, but the explosion would give me a free switch into the Lele or the Raichu.
Yeah, I like the Magmortar is a big threat for the team, so if we can get rid of that, then I'm happy.
Alright, I'm gonna explode then.
So, yeah, let's go out with a bang.
Alright, let's see if we can get it off.
Yeah, if we do get it off, yeah.
Well, Durant's not protecting.
Oh, well, this is that move.
Yeah,
that's the rock one. Yeah, so yeah, okay, so kind of expected that. I thought Rock Slide, but Zed Rock makes sense. We will survive this.
Man, dude, that's so weird to see.
Like, if we get this explosion off, Durant should be in range of a Thunderbolt from Raichu.
Okay, nice.
Ooh, we're just going for a Dark Pulse. We should survive this, unless the specs or whatever. Yes!
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Durant is such a frail thing on the special side.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a Zoroark. That's why it was Dark Pulse.
Oh.
That it's kind of surprised why
right.
didn't make that connection straight away.
Ah, that was smart.
So Magmortar is still a problem for us.
Yeah.
But we have still got Zed Psychic, which can hit it. And that's about it, really.
Question is Lele or Raichu right now?
I think it has to be Raichu, because Raichu outspeeds and should knock out Durant from here. Lele is slower and will just get knocked out by Durant. Like, that Durant is faster than Volcarona and Lele.
I think you're right, yeah.
So we kind of need it to be Raichu.
Right, Raichu it is.
And they've got, well, it's either going to be Magmortar or the Azumarill or Coco. So they've not brought the Azumarill. There's no Azumarill.
Yep. That makes sense, I honestly, because, like, I could see them thinking, oh, they're going to try to counter us really hard with it.
But Volcarona is very possibly in range of any kind of spread attack. Electro Web, Dazzling Gleam from Coco.
Yeah. The question is, do we think they just sack Durant here? Like, I could just go for a Thunderbolt into them?
Yeah. It's very obvious, isn't it? I mean, they've got Staraptor, Raichu, and Gallade on that side, potentially.
Right.
But, I mean, you can't protect Raichu, but, like, the thing is, do you maybe fake out the Coco instead? Just because it is so obvious that you can target the Durant.
Right, it's just if we fake out the Coco and, like, Durant just rock slides.
Yeah.
Like, we lose the Sash, we lose Volcarona, we don't really get anything off the turn.
Yeah.
Whereas maybe it's safer to just Thunderbolt the Durant and you can go for something like a Quiver Dance.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, the only other option is maybe I switch into Nidoqueen.
Right. Yeah, the question is whether we think they can knock us out then, because we do at least have the protection from, like, Thunderbolt or Volt Tackle or, I mean, any single target electric type attacks.
Yeah, the Sash means any Z move from Coco is not going to knock you out, so... Yeah, okay, let's Thunderbolt the Durant and I'll Quiver Dance.
Yeah, I like that. And if somehow we actually get the Quiver Dance off, that puts us in a really good spot.
Yeah, because then we will be faster than Durant.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So now... Raichu Star up to Gallade.
I'd imagine... Oh, Gallade, interesting. Okay.
Okay, well, the Coco... Okay, so we know what's happening with these two slots. Coco might get burned with a Sky Drop, which would be nice. Raichu and Gallade are going to be speed tying. You have got...
I mean, I could Electro Web.
You've got
here,
Electro
right?
Web, haven't you? That'd be fantastic, actually, just to get the speed down on the Coco as well.
Yeah, exactly, and then we just get to switch it into Nidoqueen.
Yeah, we would. Yeah.
All right, I like Electro Web here a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, I'm going for that then.
And I can't do anything here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I like the play we made last turn still. I think switching out could have actually been kind of scary because then Gallade comes in and then they could just have doubled up into the Nidoqueen to have knocked it out. And Electro Web could be really big for us here, actually.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, and I don't touch my computer because my capture card's going to go all funny if I do. I just wonder if our Nidoqueen will be faster than the Gallade at -1.
I can check that.
Oh, you've got the spread, don't you?
Yeah.
Our Nidoqueen, I'm pretty sure its speed is 199, I think.
199.
And Raichu is, base 110s is 350. So is 2/3 of 350 less or more than 199?
That's still more, I think.
Oh, that's annoying.
That's unfortunate.
That could be very big.
Yeah.
Like, if they've got Feint, that could be very big.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Well, I guess I've got to bring in Nidoqueen, haven't I?
I think so, yeah. Now we don't have to worry about it even being slower.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, Nidoqueen is still going to be slower, isn't it, than both of these, I think. Even if the Gallade wasn't -1.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you go for another Electro Web, or do we just try and Thunderbolt and double into the Gallade? Because
I'm trying to think. I
Nidoqueen
mean,
should survive a Zen Headbutt, but I'm not sure about a Zen Headbutt and a Brave Bird or something that this Coco could do.
right. Like you could protect, right?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's just that protect them. They do have feint. Feint is pretty scary here.
If they faint,
But like,
they'll
do
faint the
we
Raichu.
think they're gonna have feint on? Given that we have a Lele on the team, you know, like I would be
not.
kind of surprised to see feint.
Yeah, maybe, but even still, they're still the same base speed.
Yeah, so you're saying we're risking a speed tie? I mean,
Yeah.
I like protect Electro Web, but maybe you can just attack with Nidoqueen.
Hmm. But we have got Lele and Drifblim in the back.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, I don't think we switch either of those in.
I'm gonna Electro Web.
Yeah. I could... Do I attack or protect them?
Your call, honestly.
Let's try and be safe. Let's protect. Okay. That works.
So it's not a Assault Vest.
There could be Zen Headbutt in here as well. Or that. Okay, so they won the speed tie there. Hopefully we hit this Electro Web. Alright, good. So now Raichu is the fastest thing on the field.
Yeah.
Now I did a decent amount of damage actually.
Yeah, I wonder if Thunderbolt would knock out from this range.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same, because it is a -1 special effect.
It is.
Yeah. So Electro Web, what, 55? What is 3/4 of 55? It's less, surely it's less than or similar to 90, which is Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, it'll be close, but I don't think it'll knock it out.
Well, Electro Web, 3/4 of that's 55 is like around 41.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So,
Thunderbolt's about double that.
it is.
It's
It's just above double. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Like I would
like
still say no, but it'll definitely be close.
I'm gonna just Thunderbolt, I think.
I think, yeah, Thunderbolt the Gallade, and I'll just... Shall I Earth Power the Coco?
Yeah, because their last one is gonna be Magmortar, right?
Yeah,
You know that.
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Or I could substitute here.
Ooh.
But they have just protected. It does seem like this is the turn that we can get a knockout.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning more towards Earth Power, I think.
Me too.
Yeah, and if they do Psycho Cut, if they survive it and they Psycho Cut, we might not get the substitute.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's just Earth Power and Thunderbolt.
Definitely an interesting game. It's a shame we missed that, because then if we didn't, then we definitely would be faster and we could hit it.
Yeah.
But I guess they were probably assuming we were Scarf Nidoqueen there.
Yeah. They were sure that either or Lele or Nidoqueen were going to be scarfed week 1.
Yeah.
So they've seen that Nidoqueen isn't scarfed. I think they'll probably think
Okay.
that if they don't get a critical hit here, I think we're okay. They'll see. Okay. I hope this knocks it out. We are life orbed.
Let's see.
Ah, that's close.
Hmm.
And now they've probably got to follow me on that. But Nidoqueen is a big threat for them now.
It is, yeah.
So there's no 50% berry on that Magmortar either.
I mean, I think I should just Electro Web here.
I think so as well. And I could just protect, because then Nidoqueen will be faster than the Gallade.
Right. And then even if they were to knock us out, we'd get the free switching back into Lele.
Yes. Yeah. Protect Electro Web seems safe then.
I like that, yeah.
And we haven't seen what their last Pokemon is. It's either Staraptor or Raichu. But Nidoqueen either way is quite good for us here.
Yeah. I'm gonna Electro Web then.
Yeah, Electro Web Protect makes most sense, I think. Yeah, just because it will... They just protected their Gallade. They can't follow me in Electro Web. It will put Nidoqueen faster than the Gallade as well too. The Gallade might not want to switch out because it might be, I'm presuming it's going to be Staraptor in the back. That's not going to want to take an Electro Web, so I think it's safest to just do this.
Yeah. The question is, like, we do have subs, we could take risks, but I don't know. Like, do we...
Yeah, I think not this turn, just because they could Psycho Cut and Nidoqueen is important.
I agree.
Yeah, so this might be a Staraptor coming in then. Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
So no Raichu and no Azumarill for them. And they're for me. Okay, that works. Please hit. I shouldn't say that, should I?
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Wow, that's so much damage too.
Yeah, this is max attack Raichu. This Raichu means business. And if that Staraptor was Scarfed, our Raichu is faster again, but they've got Coco now.
Right.
So now is this a 50-50 mind game?
Might be. This is definitely not the way I expected the game to play out, but it's
no, it isn't. Me neither. So Gut Coco is the last slot there. Which side used the Z move? Was it the left hand side? Yeah, it was a Durant. So that Staraptor's not got a Z move.
That's correct. Yeah.
Coco could have a Z move.
Yeah, it's that, or I mean, Magmortar didn't have the.
Magmortar I did last time, week 1.
Yeah. Oh man, if we subbed with the Nidoqueen in either time, but I think Protect was definitely the call both times.
Yeah. So they're taking the time now. They're thinking. So let's take this time to think as well, because the Coco is going to come in. It's going to be the fastest thing. It has to target the Raichu, but we just don't know what it's got in terms of attacks that aren't electric. It might have Iron Head like it did last time. We know it's got a Sky Drop. So I think they will probably just Iron Head the Raichu slot. Or,
right, but it's like if they do, then we just knock out that side completely, and it's a 2-on-1 then.
Yeah, that is.
And I feel like we would just win.
So, is there no drawback to just going for Electro Web Earth Power?
I could see. What I think they might do is sack the Staraptor, so then they get the Gallade in for free. And so you see what I'm saying? If we knock it out, Gallade comes in for free. They protect Coco. Then it's a 2-on-2, and then they're faster with Coco and Gallade.
Yeah, Nidoqueen should take one Psycho Cut though.
Oh, if that's the case, then
yeah, like it is one of those moves with a high critical hit chance.
Right.
So it's like Leaf Blade. Do you really want to bank on taking it? I mean, it's better than losing. So like Electro Web Earth Power just seems okay, because like if they protect the Coco, then okay, the Staraptor goes down. They get a free switch back into Gallade, like you say. If they Iron Head, so if they Sky Drop the Raichu and we Earth Power the Coco, that could be bad.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
But they know that we've got Lele in the back, so surely they Iron Head instead of Sky Dropping.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe they Sky Drop for momentum, right? Because then, because it could be Staraptor, and then Staraptor can maybe 2-shot Nidoqueen.
I think it probably, well, it might. I don't know. I'm inclined to just Earth Power Electro Web, to be honest.
Okay. That works for me.
If they Sky Drop, they Sky Drop. Yeah, okay. Apologies.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we wanted a sub there.
Yeah. That was the turn to substitute. But now we just get a guaranteed knockout on the Coco side?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, you just Earth Power.
Yeah. So, I mean, even then, substitute obviously would have been the better play, but we're still getting something from this, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, and then it's a 2v1, right? Where we have Lele and we can potentially set up our own tail.
We just need to hope that Nidoqueen can take an attack from Staraptor, which we know it can. Unless
right, because it's not going to be Z.
It's not Zed. Like unless they get a critical hit, and even then, I think we'll survive it. So I think we just Earth Power into the Coco.
Man, if we got one sub buff, that would have been really nice.
Yeah, like we we put the moves on the team, haven't we? Like we've made the text and team preview, we just haven't used them properly.
Yeah, but that's all right.
So, alright, I'm not getting confused, am I? Like, so they've got Tailwind up. Earth Power will go last. We will knock out the Coco. We're not gonna sort of do it into the sky or anything, are we? So, let's do it.
Okay, Skydrop comes out. Please don't crit us with the Raptor. That's all.
Like, has it got anything super effective?
It's just
No.
Brave Bird.
Like, this Nidoqueen is very bulky. Whew.
Oh, nice.
Critical hit would have taken us out. That might
Yeah.
be Sky Plate again. Alright, well, that's Staraptor and Coco down. So it's literally just Gallade against Lele and Drifblim and Nidoqueen.
And Nidoqueen.
So I think we're okay.
I'm looking up Galadon real quick.
So they are in Tailwind for 2 more turns. We do need to remember that.
Yep.
Do we double protect or do we just double attack?
I mean, is there any downside to double protecting?
If they have got Substitute or Sword Stance.
We've seen Protect, Close Combat, and Psycho Cut as 3 of their 4 attacks, so we don't know the last one. Okay, let's say we both attack. I mean, yeah, don't we just win if we attack? Because they can only knock out 1 at a time. I'm just worried about Rock Slide. Flinch.
Like, and we have got Drifblim in the back, but they
Right.
could easily just Psycho Cut into Nidoqueen, which will do a lot of damage to Drifblim too. But I mean, unless they've got Iron Head, like, can they even knock out Lily in 1 hit?
Right.
Like, we have got a decent amount of bulk on this, so what is wrong with just double attacking? I don't know, maybe we do double protect, because Drifblim can't protect in the back.
Yeah, let's say they do sub, though. I guess we'd still be knocking out the sub, Tailwind would expire, and then Drifblim should just knock out Gallade with a Shadow Ball, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So might as well just double protect.
Yeah, might as well just double protect. Yeah, because our Unburden will activate. We're not going to run out of Psychic Terrain turns, are we? Because Lele's literally just come in.
Okay,
So,
I'm fine with double protecting
yeah,
here.
it's double protect.
I mean, barring anything crazy, I think we actually might have this.
Yeah. Like, they don't gain anything from, like, Trick Rooming or anything here. Like, they're in Tailwind, so... Oh,
Yeah,
it is
that's
Rock Slide. Ooh.
Okay, so it's good we went for the double protect there.
Yeah. Like, I
mean,
don't think that would have
clearly
knocked
their
out
win condition
Nidoqueen,
now.
actually, but...
I'm just gonna Z move. Even if they flinch us, we just get Drifblim in.
Yeah, Z move and I'll Earth Power. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, no flinching, we're good. Oh, that's not even... Oh, that didn't even knock out.
Yeah. Oh, well. Ooh. Well.
I think we still just go for...
I think
the
we
same
just
play.
double attack again, yeah.
Yeah.
But we do need to bear in mind, we do need Drifblim in with Psychic Terrain. We do need the Unburden to activate.
Yes. I'm gonna Z move here.
Yeah. Even if they protect, that's fine.
That's so annoying.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, ooh, that one does knock out Nidoqueen. Ooh. Well, I think we just attack here. I think we just Z move and Shadow Ball, because if we try and get cheeky and protect and Tailwind, they might have Trick Room. I don't see any downside to
Shadow
just
Balls
double
should
attack.
knock out this Gallade, right?
Pardon?
2 Shadow Balls should knock out this Gallade.
Yeah, it should. Yeah. Yeah, we're modest. 2 Shadow Balls is definitely knocking out this Gallade.
Alright, well, another Rock Slide shouldn't knock us out either.
Yeah,
so...
yeah, a Rock Slide, yeah. Lele should survive,
Yep, I like attacking.
but we'll just attack.
Much more dramatic than it needs to be now.
Yeah.
Like, really?
I feel so bad.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Right, Lele.
Oh, they can't even have Trick Room. I mean, we know their moveset.
Yeah, Lele survives. And here we go.
It is.
Nice.
Wow.
Right, well, Lele, you've You've been quite average for us, but it's nice that you're getting this last knockout for us. I can't believe this.
I like it. I mean, we literally were just like YOLO. I think the Nidoqueen not being scarfed was so big for us here, and the Electroweb ended up being so important.
Yeah, like that explosion was really good actually turn 1 too, because although we didn't get rid of the Magmortar, we did bring the Durant down to Thunderbolt range. That Durant was going to be a big problem for our team without Raichu, because it just knocks out Volcarona with Rock Slide, it knocks out Lele with Iron Head, it knocks out a lot of our team really, with that nifty speed tier that it's got. So, maybe they could think about maybe how they might have switched Gallade for Durant when we let the Durant go down. But
yeah, I was surprised Magmortar didn't come out. Like, I don't know, like, because I was like, oh, if they bring Magmortar, then they can just protect Gallade with Follow Me. So unless it wasn't Follow Me Magmortar, but it Follow Me from it.
Yeah, it was. It did have Follow Me, didn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know. The bringing in Coco just seemed really odd to me because it felt like if they brought in Magmortar, then like the Gallade kind of just sweeps through everything that we had.
Yeah, I find it very interesting that they didn't bring Raichu or Azumarill. Both of them were pretty good against our team. Azumarill was a big threat for us. And okay, we have got our own Raichu. We did put the Z Grass move on Volcarona, and I'm sure we had something else to hit. Oh, we had Nidoqueen, which outspeeds and hits it, but potentially probably one-shots it with Life Orb, Sludge Bomb as well too. So it kind of is threatened, but I don't know. I felt like that really did give us a few issues in the first week, and maybe I mean it's tough to say. I mean they've prepared for this. They've taken a lot more time on this than we have. Maybe they've overthought it a little bit too much, and we've just kind of come into this, put some stuff together, been like, right, let's have some fun and see if we can cheese them out of a win. We didn't even get to use Minimize, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even cheese at the end. It just ended up working out.
Yeah, we just won.
Yeah, when we played them week 1, it's like I thought Lele had a really, really good matchup against them, and it was kind of annoying because we threw it away so quickly. But this time around, we had Lele in the back, and keeping it in the back, I think, was big because they were clearly very ready for a Drifblim Lele lead. Like, that lead would have just demolished us.
Yeah,
if we had a Drifblim Lele. But yeah, the fact that the Zoroark didn't knock out the Metagross, the fact we got the explosion off, like, that was really big.
Yeah, and like if we
thank
flinched
goodness
that
too, because I was like
too.
thinking stopping Tantrum, but the fact it was Zoroark, which I didn't even think about.
Yeah, no, that was over my head as well. It was like, oh, the Magmortar's using Dark Pulse. That's nice. Just not even thinking that's a Zoroark.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like, does Magmortar even learn Dark Pulse? I just sort of thought, yeah, it must do. It's one of those Pokemon that learns everything.
Right, yeah. And it was like, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's a Magmortar, why are you not going for a Mega
Yeah, I was like, it was. That was a very odd game, but I mean, good games to them. Yeah, I do feel really bad because, like, I think they were very prepared for their matchup in the semis, and they didn't think they'd end up falling out of the top 2 because the spreadsheet that we had been using was like slightly incorrect. And so they played the last week assuming, oh, even if we lose X amount of Pokemon, we're guaranteed a spot in the top 2.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because of the error, they ended up getting pushed out of it. So it is super unfortunate because kind of changes the whole dynamic of the league. And I don't think they were really expecting to play us. And one of the best things, it's like, how can your opponent know what you're doing if you don't know what you're doing? That's kind of like what we adapted here. We kind of just YOLO'd it. But yeah, I mean, the Raichu with the Electroweb was so big. The fact that they had set up the electric terrain for us, like we were actually doing good damage with it as well. And yeah, I know, honestly, like without that miss, we would have been just cruising at that point. But fortunately, they thought we were scarfed, and that allowed us to get so much momentum, getting that extra Electroweb off. And then once they sacked the Coco, then we were in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, and even when the Electroweb knocked out the Magmortar from like 15-20% that it was at, I was kind of surprised that knocked it out because I thought it might have been the bulky one with Follow Me, but that knockout was big as well because that basically reduced the numbers on that right-hand side. So the Raichu was fantastic for us this week. I like you've just said, I'm just going to echo that. I mean, Team Jamie, they definitely don't deserve to go out at this stage because they did hold some things back. I know they held some techs back for Drinking Birds because just they knew they were going to, or they thought they were going to be in the top 2 and would save it for their top cut game. But well, there you go. I suppose there's a lesson for everyone to try and just win every week and not play mind games and shenanigans like that. I also hope that this puts a bit more confidence in the people out there for us, just because people are going, oh, they got 3 wins by forfeit, they shouldn't be in the top cut or whatever, even though we finished 5th after not score dropped out. But we are still good players. The team that we picked this season isn't the greatest, but I mean we're still decent players, and we can win against anyone really. We just need to pick the right team and the right moves. So yeah, I mean I'm satisfied. Obviously I'm satisfied. I'm very happy to win, but I'm very I know that Jamie's not going to be happy at all.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I feel for them. And the MBL has been such a mess the last couple of weeks. I didn't really yeah. When I saw we were in playoffs, I was like, oh man, I don't even feel like we really deserve respawn. Like the league is so weird, where it's like not Scald was on fire, literally. Like they were probably the favorites to win, and then they just dropped out because they're busy with other things. And then yeah, it felt weird that we had made it over Yeet Down, so it was nice of them to give Yeet Down a chance. But I mean, we're in the semis now, so we'll at least try to make it back to the finals. And it's nice to have been able to make it here and beating. Even though our record was pretty bad this season in the regular season, like all the games against the top teams, or I'd say like out of the 5 losses, I think we had 3 of them were really really close, and like we could have just been better. Not Skull destroyed us, and then I think. What was it? I'm forgetting the team with GE, but their team name. I literally just said it.
Yeah.
Beat down. Yeah, that's what it is. They just outprepared us completely.
Yeah,
so
with the Hooper. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting interesting season.
Like you're saying, the game against Dreamball was very close. The game against Jamie week 1 was very close. The game against Drinking Birds, I'm not going to mention that move. Was potentially very close even still, and that leads kind of nicely into. Team Cyberbars have reached the semi-finals or better every season so far now, but we've got a rematch against Team Drinking Birds next. So
yep.
Let's see if we can hit our overheats.
We're definitely going to prep a little bit more this time. They know we've got the Scarf potential, so they're obviously going to prepare for that. So We'll see how it goes, but it should be a fun one either way. It's just funny. It seemed like this time around we really were just like, okay, like we'll just try our best, see what happens, and then ended up working out really nicely, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe we're just doing better because we're kind of taking it a little less serious. We're here with Minimize. We're here thinking about let's just have some fun, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win, and let's try and maybe go into the semi-final with that sort of attitude. Obviously, we will prepare, but we kind of want to win now. We've made it to this point, but. We'll see how we go. Scheduling wise, I'm not sure how it's going to work out. This might go up on the Wednesday. So if it's Wednesday, hello Wednesday people. If it goes up at the weekend, then it'll be up at the weekend. If it's up on Wednesday, the semi-final might be on the weekend. If this is on the weekend, the semi-final will be on the next weekend. So we don't know how it's going to schedule just yet, just because things have been a bit sort of messy so far, even in the playoffs. But there's only 4 teams left now, so hopefully scheduling games isn't going to be that difficult. So join us for the semi-final, and let's see if we can pull back the comeback of the season, the comeback of the year.
Yeah, it's been a weird season for sure, but we're definitely at least going to try and give it all to try to make it back to finals. I mean, once again, apologies to the Jamies. I know, I feel for them because they thought they had the spot in the finals, or sorry, top 4 guaranteed because of the spreadsheet error. So it's really unfortunate circumstance, and I don't know. I still felt like it was weird being even in playoffs because we didn't play the last couple of weeks and we just got the automatic wins. But we'll try our best, and at least this game demonstrated some of the ideas that we can come up with.
Yeah,
mainly Baz. Honestly, Baz was the whole mastermind behind this time.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, at least we were there and prepared to play our last games as well. So again,
it wasn't our fault. Right.
I think we should have snuck into the top cut anyway. But so yeah, that is it indeed. So semi-final next week. Join us. We'll see you then. Goodbye for now.
Yep. See you guys.